Minneapolis, the Spurs taking on the Timberwolves. For the San Antonio Spurs, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. T-Wolves, Spurs. We'll be right back for the tip. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Anthony Edwards is on the rise. Karl Anthony Towns said, quote, he already has the talent. We all knew that when we drafted him, but he just wants it. And he has that thing, something you can't teach. It has to be built in. Asked of his ceiling, Edwards says, quote, I don't think I have one. I can be as good as anyone. Brian?
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Isaiah Roby out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Richardson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Now here's Russell. And he banks in the layup.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Jones with the ball. Pass to McDermott. Soft touch off the glass.
That's pretty much any coach. That's how he'd like to start the game.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's McDaniels, defended by McDermott. Pass to Russell. Now here's Gobert. He's off on that one. Poeltl with some nice D. Here's Jones. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
What's up? The free throw off from Jones.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
McDaniels against McDermott. Here's Roby. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Now here's McDermott. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Over Russell. That one a little long.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back. Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
First one falls. The practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
Jones against Russell. From 13, here's Pirtle, and Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Towns for three. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Russell. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Gobert inside, covered by Pirtle.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle. That one misses.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
McDermott against Russell. Pass to Jones. Knocked loose. Left side McDaniels. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy cut.
San Antonio trailing here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Pass to Roby. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Here's Jones. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. McDaniels against McDermott. He's off on the layup.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Russell, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Outside Richardson. On the wing, McDermott. Pass to Roby. On the wing, Richardson. 6 to shoot. to halt the run. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Russell with the ball. Back to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Roby. Gets the 3 ball to go. Roby's got 5.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Russell against Jones. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Tightly guarded. Edwards with it. Guarded by Richardson. Good work there as it goes. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And San Antonio has possession. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Richardson against Edwards. Richardson, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Russell finds Towns. Yep, that one's good. He's got 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Richardson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Gobert with a block.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Down low. And here's Richardson. Pass to Johnson. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Outside Russell. Here's Gobert. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
On the wing, Vassell. Guarded by Edwards. And Gobert with a block. Now Russell. Gobert on the high post. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Gobert's got 5. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Richardson, following the score by Minnesota, hits a 3-pointer.
Boy, Richardson has great range and is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Russell against Richardson. Outside Russell. Towns with the ball. He's against Jang. McDaniels can't hit.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Towns. Jang pulls it in. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Collins. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
San Antonio with the ball. 11-point game. McDaniels against Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Noel. Fires from the corner. The shot that time not on target. And the Spurs going the other way now. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. On defense, the Timberwolves. They lead by 11. And he trims the lead to single digits.
A big guy with an emerging skill set. Jang ruling the paint there. Nice play.
And Minnesota calls time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's Reed. Here's Towns. Jang pulls it in.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
There's the triple. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, Noel. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And there's 1:38 left in the first. Back to Richardson. Clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Anderson passes to Reed. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Noel. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bates Diop. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I just love the ball movement.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
One shot.
And that one misses. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Timberwolves shooting a 45% clip from the floor. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Anderson inside. Johnson on him. Anderson can't get it to go. Richardson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Richardson's got 6 points.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. His team did a nice job setting him up there.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Timberwolves shooting 46%, a decent average so far. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Devin Vassell. Gorgui Dieng is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Doug McDermott, and it's Jones in at the point. San Antonio has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Vassell. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Minnesota now. They've led by as many as 14. To the paint. Here's Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. On the wing, McDermott. Anderson covers. McDermott against Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Russell against Jones. It's stolen away. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. Jones drives in. To the left wing. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's McDaniels. Gobert inside, defended by McDermott. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's San Antonio with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Got a piece of it.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Pass to McDaniels. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Talking about McDaniels' defense, that's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
5 to shoot. A shot to stop the drought. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Jones against Russell. Pass to Gobert. He can't hit that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now Jones. Back to Vassell. Out to the wing. Here's Roby. And it's all from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. McDaniels passes to Towns. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 10.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. San Antonio calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Vassell against Edwards. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got his first bucket in this one. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Russell with the ball. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Vassell. Rebound San Antonio. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
And the stifled tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
The first free throw is good. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Gobert nails both of them. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's McDermott. That shot off. Some solid defense from Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Gobert inside. Collins there. Gobert, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Releases. That one off the back iron and out.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Vassell outside. On the wing, McDermott. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
He does not get the second one. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
To the inside, Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 7 assists in the game.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by Roby. The Spurs shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Blocked!
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for San Antonio. Bates Diop. He's checked in for Roby. Keldon Johnson comes in for McDermott. And Richardson subbed in for Jones. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Minnesota, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And it's McDaniels off the drive. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Russell. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Up top, Vassell. Back to Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Edwards against Vassell. Left side, Russell. Looking to get it going. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 8 assists here tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Russell against Richardson. Banked it in off the glass. Richardson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Richardson pretty nifty there. Shakes the defense off and knocks it down.
Russell against Richardson. Now here's Towns. Defense right on him. With the fadeaway. The rebound by the Spurs.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Left side, Richardson. The 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
San Antonio with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside Richardson. And the layup is good off the glass. Richardson's got 10.
Richardson, he's a physical guard now. This guy's got good strength, and he powers through physical contact and capitalizes there.
And Minnesota calls time here. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jang's checked in. Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lets the 3 fly. No good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Johnson inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, it's almost like Richardson has a 6th sense for those openings. He knows just where to send them.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Here's Noel, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And the Spurs with possession here. Outside Johnson. Here's Bates Diop. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
That one misses. And the Spurs making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. And he sinks the second. San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Bates-Diop. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
1:10 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Richardson. 10 points for him. Outside Johnson. Picked it. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Noel. And it's Richardson with the rebound. And the Spurs shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. McDaniels with it. Bates-Diop on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he makes the first. Jones, he's checked in for San Antonio. That one's no good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Such a wide open look. Richardson's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, Richardson's offensive game continues to expand and impress. He's a multi-dimensional scorer now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Johnson inside. Richardson for 3. And it's Noel with a rebound. Here's McLaughlin. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Over to Kenny now. Your take on the Spurs?
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. This is some performance by Josh Richardson.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Spurs shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Richardson. Second chance effort. Here's Pirtle. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Lets it go from 14. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
90 seconds into the second half now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the left side wing. Russell against Jones. Back to Roby. Richardson for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
McDaniels can't hit.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Pass to Richardson. On the wing, Jones. Here's Pirtle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jones against Russell. Here's Richardson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Richardson's got 15 points.
You really have to account for Richardson around the basket. I mean, he does a good job using his length to create and finish his shots.
Here's Russell over Jones. The shot by Russell, no good.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Roby. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Russell against Jones. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards finds Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Up and over Richardson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pirtle, the pass to Jones. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And it's good for 2. He's got 12.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
A different look for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Vassell in for Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Russell against Richardson. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. From 15 feet away, there's another rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Vassell's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Russell. He's got 6. Now Gobert. Edwards for 3. Here's Towns. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Here's McDermott. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He's still trying to find his footing, but Doug McDermott is a great shooter, no question about that, but he needs to keep adding more to his game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
First free throw is good. Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Richardson against Russell. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Towns. Shoots from 14. Here's Gobert. No good there. Excellent D there from Collins. Vassell against Russell. Vassell passes to Richardson. Collins outside. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Russell following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Edwards. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. McDermott up top. Anderson covers. The lead now in single digits. McDermott's got 7.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from that.
Richardson against Russell. And here's Edwards outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to McDermott. Over Anderson. McDermott can't get it to go.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Russell. Good D by Richardson. The Spurs shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Back to Vassell. Here's Roby from 8 feet away. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he drops him first. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's McLaughlin. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league. And a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
First one falls for him. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 5. And a missed layup.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Vassell. Outside Johnson. This one for 3. Vassell can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Johnson. To the middle. Kicks it out to Anderson. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Anderson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defense trying to take other things away, so he steps up and buries the triple.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Vassell outside. Here's Roby. He's got 9. Knocks it loose. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Russell is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Pirtle's checked in. And so it's Minnesota with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Now here's Russell. He has 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 8.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And the Spurs shooting a low 28% during this third. Vassell outside. Pirtle with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jang. A shot to stop the run. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Anderson against Pirtle. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Vassell outside. Right wing. And here's Jones. 6 to shoot. Up and over Russell. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Pirtle. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Jang. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pirtle. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Reed.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And San Antonio also making a switch. Collins, he's checked in for Jang. No good on the second free throw. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jones finds Pirtle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the free throw, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
To the paint. Count that one. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Pirtle. Offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The T-Wolves on top, up 19. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Doug McDermott out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Yes, it's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Russell. To the inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
San Antonio with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's McDermott. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Russell. San Antonio with a rebound. McDermott's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Johnson. No good on the free throw. Gobert's checked in for Prince. Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Minnesota's shooting pretty well at 45%. Russell up top, guarded by Richardson. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Edwards has gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. Outside Johnson. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Here's Russell. The Spurs making their last shot. Outside McDaniels. From deep. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. Pirtle with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Gobert against Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Roby. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
And here's Richardson out to the right wing. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Now here's McDaniels. Out left to the wing. Here's Russell, clock at 6, and he drops it in from the low post. That gives him a double-double in this one. Spurs shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
McDermott inside. McDaniels covering. McDermott can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Down low. Stolen. Richardson with it. Russell covering. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Russell. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. And he knocks down the first one. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Now here's McDaniels. Over McDermott. Offensive rebound. Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Here's Johnson. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one misses. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
San Antonio with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside Richardson. Pass to Roby. Outside Johnson. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Gobert inside. He's working on Pirtle. Pass to Rivers. Here's the three. Rebound San Antonio. Back to Richardson. Puts it up from 12. No good. A bit long that time.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
McDaniels finds Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And here's the mobile one drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Rivers. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. McDermott against Anderson. Pass to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. McDaniels passes to Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's good from Jones. Some changes for Minnesota. Pascal comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Rivers is subbed in for McDaniels. And so he hits both. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
A smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, which is really excellent, they've looked more and more comfortable as this game has gone on.
Now here's Richardson. Jones, the pass to McDermott. Outside Richardson. Pulls up. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Puts it up from 15. Not going to go that time. San Antonio shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Roby, covered by Towns. Now McDermott. Back to Roby. Here's Pirtle. He can't get it to go. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Pirtle's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Rivers, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Roby. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's McDermott. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Pascal, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Ellaby in for Edwards. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. I think broadcasters I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. Although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Primo. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Ellaby. Now Gobert. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Jones. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Ellaby. Anderson with it. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player. Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Rudy Gobert.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Here's Rivers. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Good to see you again soon.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.